William Whalen here for GetMoreSports.com. We continue our countdown looking at the top 50 coaches in college basketball. And we move on this time to a list of coaches who, while these guys are a little bit more recognizable in the name department than some of the others ahead of them and even behind them, it's a really interesting group that I think shows the depth of college basketball right now and shows the quality of coaches that we have at all levels. So we're going to start first up with Ed Cooley of Providence. Now, Ed Cooley has gotten this program back on track. They floundered for quite some time until his arrival, and he's done it with recruiting. He's landed top-tier players, namely the point guard that he is going to be working with this year, a veteran, one of the best in the country, some say the best in the country, in Chris Dunn. That's the kind of talent that he has brought to Providence to re-energize the Friars program, and it's the main reason why they have gotten back on track and kind of gotten the mojo going back again in the Big East. Next on the list is going to be Leon Rice out of Boise State. Rice has made a name for himself, not just with a high-powered offense, not just kind of, again, re-energizing a program that was long dormant, but he's doing it in a certain kind of way, bringing in foreign players, specifically with the Australian connections that he has on his staff. And he's cultivated an offensive system that really, in my opinion, is the pinnacle of college basketball right now in terms of style. They space the floor. They make you guard 20 feet from the basket on every single player on the floor. Everybody's got the ability to knock down a three. Everybody's got the ability to handle the ball and pass. He has a bunch of basketball players. I mean, and that's what I think is the greatest compliment that you can give him right now. Next up on the list is going to be Tim Miles at the University of Nebraska, coming over from Colorado State, where he did a fantastic job of building the Rams program. Now it's one of the best in the Mountain West, and he's taken on the challenge of turning around Nebraska. Now, last season was supposed to be their breakout year, the year that Tim Miles' recruiting kind of came to fruition, and they found some success on the hardwood. It didn't happen like that, but still, he's one of the most highly regarded coaches in the industry, not just because of his electric personality, but because of the plays that he can draw up and the ability that he has as a coach and motivator. Now, next up is going to be Rick Barnes out of Texas. Formerly out of Texas, pardon me, and now at Tennessee. Again, you associate Rick Barnes with the University of Texas at Austin because of his tenure there, the success that he had there. He was a mainstay in the NCAA tournament with the Longhorns. Things didn't work out in the end, but now he finds himself at one of the better jobs in the SEC. He's going to recruit talent there. I do believe that. And he's still a quality coach. This is a guy who made, again, his name developing the University of Texas into a consistent power and a team that could challenge Kansas on a regular basis. So I do think that he deserves to be on this list at this spot. Next up is going to be Cuonzo Martin out of the University of California Golden Bears, formerly of Tennessee. And of course, he was known for basically being forced out of Tennessee and then taking the Volunteers on a run through the NCAA tournament. He has instantly transformed California into a recruiting powerhouse on the West Coast. They signed what many consider to be the best or one of the top two best recruiting classes in the country. And he has the Bears all of a sudden, as a team last year that finished middling in the middle of the Pac-12, to this year some people are talking about a national title. That is the kind of recruiting prowess that he has, the electric personality that he has. I do believe that he's got the chops on the floor as well. He's known for development, specifically in the offseason. Let's see what he can do with this team. That's why he's on this spot in the top 50 countdown.